Have you ever tried to break a bad habit? It's like willingly going to detention as a kid. Yeah, and we've been there before, but there's a breath of fresh air. Fume. It's not about giving up, it's about switching up. Fume takes your habit and simply makes it better, healthier, and a whole lot more enjoyable. Fume is an innovative, award-winning flavored air device that does just that. Instead of vapor, Fume uses flavored air. Instead of electronics, Fume is completely natural. And instead of harmful chemicals, Fume uses delicious flavors. You get it? Instead of bad, Fume is good. It's a habit you're free to enjoy and makes replacing your bad habit easy. Your Fume comes with an adjustable airflow dial and is designed with movable parts and magnets for fidgeting, giving your fingers a lot to do, which is helpful for de-stressing and anxiety while breaking your habit. Some of my favorite things about Fume is the taste, the feel. I love the fidget effect to it. And if you have any problems with anxiety and things like this really does help. Plus, Fume just released a magnetic stand for your Fume, so there's no more losing it around the house. It's built with fidgeting in mind, and you can spin your Fume around on it. Start this year off right with a good habit by going to fume.com/trap and getting the Journey Pack today. Fume is giving our listeners of the show 10% off when they use our code TRAP to help make starting the good habit that much easier. Start the good habit at tryfume.com/trap to save 10% off your Journey Pack today. Let's get it.
Welcome to the trap.
Get your dead body in the back.
Welcome to the trap.
Get your dead body in the back.
Welcome to the trap.
Tripping better than slipping.
Welcome to the trap.
But sometimes we tripping.
Welcome to the trap,
Welcome to the trap.
where we joke and rap,
Where we joking rap.
gut busting laughs, hand slapping laps.
Girl, slap it loud.
Get you through your day,
Get you through your day.
and it's free of cost.
I'm so cheap.
Don't you laugh too loud. Don't get fired by your boss.
I'm unemployed.
Welcome to the Comedy Trap House. Comedy Trap House.
Come one, come all. Welcome back to the Comedy Trap House. I am your host for today, Emmanuel Richards, here with my fellow co-host, Cameron.
I'm co-hosting.
Boom, bow, surprise. Rome is still out of town. His mom did not re-injure her knee. She's getting better day by day, but he wants to take a little more time to help her out, figure things out. And his internet wasn't working, so we can't Skype in. You know, he in North Carolina.
He probably lying.
He might be lying. He might be lying. He
And
might be in Vegas right now for all we know.
They're gonna work all the rest of the day. I bet.
He talking about, the technician can't make it over.
No, but honestly, it was something wrong. I remember one time I had to do a Zoom with him, and it was messed up. He like, the guy just came, and then it started. So
Well, he in the
he
sticks.
may not be lying, but
He in the sticks, man, back in NC, but
today I think he lied.
He might be lying today. I hope everybody had a happy weekend and a good Super Bowl.
Got a question before we get there, though.
Oh, yeah, okay. We got a question straight up?
I got a question.
All right, let's get into it. Shit.
Why are people scared of the question, what you doing tomorrow?
Scared of it.
Scared of it.
You see a fear stricken
Oh,
in
yeah,
their
you
eyes.
ask anybody that question, they're going to be like, it depends, or they be like, I don't know yet. Why? What's up? Because they don't want to be free. You ask them for something and they can't get out of it. So everyone's scared of that question.
Yes.
Being honest to that question.
So
because it happened to me over the weekend.
Okay.
I asked about 3 people what they doing, and I got all the same type of response.
Okay. Yeah, I think you pretty much answered it right there. That's one big reason is because most people don't want to be committed to nothing without knowing what it is.
But as soon as you tell them, especially if it's something they want to do, oh, yeah, I'm free.
Of course.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you don't want, you got headphones over there, right? Oh, yeah, you got them on. All right, you don't need to put them on. But at the end of the day, people use that as a trick too, coming from your side.
Okay.
People will come up to you and try to hook you into something. Hey, what you doing tomorrow? To figure out if you say nothing, okay, I need you to help me move or some shit. And it's like, hey man, don't take advantage of me and my time like that. You know what I mean?
I'm not taking advantage because you can still say no. You can be like, I need you to help me move tomorrow. Nah. You say you ain't
but
doing nothing. Yeah, I don't want to be doing that something.
Right. And some people are scared to because they don't want to disrespect. They don't want to be. They feel they're being mean. You know, it's hard for people to be honest. So you know, but for you to, but I still think a person telling you could come up, hey, tomorrow I'm moving. Can you help me? Then the person can say, nah. For you to come up, what you doing tomorrow? You trying to set that person up.
Nobody want to help you move.
But you trying to set that person
up.
Not
necessarily. I'm just asking a question. Before I get to the next question.
But why you got to ask that question
because I need to know if you free before I ask you.
No.
You be like, look, if I'm like, what you doing tomorrow?
First.
I'm like, what you doing tomorrow? Oh, I got work. Oh, then never mind. Why I got to go into my whole life? I'm just going to ask a question, then I'll get into it.
Because it might be something I want to do, something I don't want to do.
Exactly.
But I need
both
to
are
let
in the
me
wrong.
know that. No,
we both in the wrong. Because look, I'm trying to ask you. I'm trying to see if you free, and you try to make sure you ain't free if it's something you don't want to do.
But see, don't get me wrong. I'm the type I will tell you no. Like especially like nowadays. Like what you doing tomorrow? No. I won't even tell you I'm busy. Just no. You know, like what? Because I think
it
depends.
Like I think it depends who it is. If it's someone always calling you for stuff you don't want to do, then you be like no. But if it's someone calling you, you know, certain people that call you, it's only a money opportunity when they call you. So you almost excited when they call you.
I say no when I know you trying to play that game.
Not, but it's not.
If I feel you, if as soon as you call me, you hit me with the, hey, what you doing tomorrow? I'm gonna say no. Because why can't you just tell me what you're doing?
Here's why
do you have time to help? Like, just ask me.
Here's why it's not a game. Because if it's something I know you want to do, I'm not trying to trick you. I'm just asking you what you doing tomorrow.
Nah, but most people when they coming at you with that
but
shit.
What I was asking like, for it wasn't a bad thing. So it was I'm not trying to trick you. I asked that, hey, what you doing tomorrow?
Yeah.
And then you go from there.
Yeah, I mean, what if they say I got a couple things? What's up?
But regardless, yeah, that's a good answer to keep yourself,
exactly.
Open and
you still playing the game. Like I don't want to play the game.
That person's playing the game.
No. The person that comes with that question started the game off.
No.
And so if I continue,
because it's a genuine question.
I might be, I got a couple
the person
things
answering is playing the game.
That's how I do it.
Because
honestly.
if you ain't got nothing going on, and you say I got a couple things. You playing the game. I'm asking a genuine question.
You an evil man. You are evil. You are on the dark side.
If I'm trying to get you to do something I don't know you want to do.
You know Rome used to pull this trick every time, okay?
Rome is different.
Rome will come into a room before he asks for something. And let's say there's a group of us watching TV in the room, we're watching a game or something.
That's different.
Rome will be out somewhere, and then he'll come in the room. This man will be dressed up or something going on, and he'll come, and then he'll stare at the TV for a while. He'll give it about 2 minutes, and three of us, at least in our heads, we all sitting back, this nigga about to ask something.
That's different.
This nigga about to ask something. And Ron will be like, oh, what y'all watching the game? Yes, nigga, we watching the game. Oh, okay, cool. Y'all mind if I get a
That's different. That's different.
Like that's manipulative too, though.
Yeah, but what I'm doing is not manipulative.
And I'm not saying that means you're a bad person.
I'm asking you a question.
That's the games people play.
A genuine question. What are you doing tomorrow? When you start
that is
answering,
not a genuine question.
What you mean?
It's not a genuine question because of the intent behind the question. You didn't release the intent first. You need to imply the intent first. If you're asking for something.
But why waste all that time when I can ask a shorter question and just be done? If you say, I got work tomorrow, we done, instead of me, hey, I got this, I wouldn't know what you do. I got work tomorrow. Oh.
Because I'm looking for an answer. Or
you just don't want to be held accountable to something you don't want to do.
And you shouldn't be pressuring me.
I'm not pressuring. I'm just asking the question.
Nah,
you have the right to say no.
See, these are y'all Hollywood. These are the games.
The person,
I don't like that.
This is why
what you doing tomorrow?
You playing the game. If you know you ain't got nothing to do tomorrow, you say, "Oh, I got a couple things." You lying.
Even my family that does that, I don't like that shit.
You lying.
When my family call, I'll be like, "I'm dead. I died. Tell them I died."
See, you playing the game. You lying.
No. See, I tell you, I'm out the game. Nowadays, I just say no. Because as soon as I see you coming to me with the game, I feel like that's disrespectful. I'm disrespecting you.
But it's not a game. Because I think it's only a game if you're trying to trick someone and doing something you know they don't want to do.
Then just tell me, what's up? What are you doing? What do you need? You need something. You trying to get it out of me. You need the thing, and the way you're coming at for the need is in the wrong way. You're trying to slide in there.
It's sometimes it's a provide.
But that's a rare occasion.
Not always.
Usually with people when they come to you in that sly way, it's like, what you need? I'm jaded.
I think that's the best way
I
to
might be
answer
jaded.
because you don't give anything up. When someone say, "What you doing tomorrow? What you need?"
But
you're not
that's
giving
still
anything
playing
up.
the game.
Yeah, but you're not giving anything
Just
up.
because it sound nice, it sound better, it feels
No,
better. Don't mean
saying
it's
for you.
you're still playing.
I'm saying if you gonna play the game,
I don't want to play the game, man.
If you gonna play to do that, it leaves you.
How many of
there's
y'all
no
are out
openings.
there playing the game when you want to try to get what you want? You jumping in the game.
Because what I was asking for was something good, so I wasn't playing it. But I just noticed how it's fear in the voices of the people I asked that. I was like, oh, why everybody reacting like this?
Man,
So
that's a
it's
good
funny.
question though.
Yeah.
You gotta. I don't think Usher had any fear this Super Bowl though. But what you
we
want to
gotta
talk
get
about,
to the
man?
game first.
Okay, let's
All
talk
right,
about the Super Bowl, man. This was I mean, how you feel about it? I don't know.
We can take it from. First, we can say I didn't want these two teams in the Super Bowl.
Right.
I would have had rather seen Detroit and Baltimore because I'm tired of seeing the Chiefs in there, just like I was tired of seeing Patriots every year.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people get tired of it. Even though it's cool for a dynasty to be built, if it ain't your team, you get tired of seeing it. So there's that. So how you feel about that first?
I'm not tired of the Kansas City yet. I'm not tired of them, like the Patriots. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. Because this is the fourth Super Bowl going to? He won three, right? I think they won three and he lost one, something like that. But I'm happy for Patrick. Like I'm happy. I didn't even want them to go though. Like I wanted it to be Baltimore. I was looking for but even Baltimore is a more recent dynasty than you know what I'm saying.
No dynasty. You got to win the Super Bowls.
Well, I'm saying they had two. So, I mean, in the last
I'm saying you got
20 years, I guess.
Dynasty is when you win 3 in a row.
Yeah, right. So I don't know. I was looking for that. Did any part of me want San Francisco to win?
Absolutely. For me, absolutely not, because they knocked us out of the playoffs the last, like 2 of the last 3 times. So I didn't want any success for them. And also, it would have gave them 6 Super Bowls, and Dallas and them both had 5. I didn't want that. So I was a total Patrick Mahomes fan for the Super Bowl. And another reason, my family either Dolphins, and then some of them are like 49ers, so they be talking trash.
Yeah.
49ers, especially beating us the last 2 times. In the
What side of
playoffs.
your family?
On my dad's side.
Bahamians are 49ers fans?
No, I'm just saying some of them are. Most of them, majority is Dolphins.
Okay, so
But I'm saying,
Bahamians
but
typically go after Dolphins?
Yeah,
Because that's
Dolphins,
closest.
'cause it's the closest.
Yeah.
But
that makes more sense.
and then like there for basketball is Miami Heat or Lakers for some reason. Like
Miami
those are
Heat
2
makes
teams
sense.
that
I guess
people
Kobe
love.
is the biggest.
But there's a couple people in my family that is like the 49ers. My cousin, the biggest one.
Okay.
And he be talking shit.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the Cowboy. That boy was quiet yesterday.
You hit him up? Did you hit him?
I hit him up. Let it simmer. Let it simmer. I ain't say nothing.
See, that's the time you gotta hit him and be like, "Hey,
Nah,
man,
man.
No, you don't hit him about the game. You
Actually,
just hit him and just be like, "Hey,
what you doing tomorrow?
tomorrow?
What
you doing tomorrow?
What you doing tomorrow?
What you doing tomorrow?
Also,
that nigga will be so mad.
Also, what you need? Go ahead, man. Also,
He gonna be like, Cam,
a girl that go to the gym with us on Sunday, huge San Francisco fan.
Uh-huh.
She be talking trash shit too.
I know.
But she from the Bay, so I can't be mad at it. She from the Bay, so but
Man.
the group chat, gym group chat before the game,
She was talking shit.
After the game,
Nothing.
I ain't hear nothing. I haven't seen nothing. Haven't seen nothing.
Oh man,
Haven't seen nothing.
the silence
But-
is golden.
So with that, I'm happy they lost. I was so happy. And I love it because now it's going to be in their psyche. Like Kyle Shanahan,
Yeah.
every single time he in the Super Bowl, he lose. With Atlanta, he lost. The last one he went with San Fran, he lost. He just lost this one. It's like the questions are on Kyle Shanahan now. Like, what is it that he can't get over that hump? And I love it.
I like Kyle Shanahan just because he was with my team, and our coaching tree that has branched off from such a loser of a franchise these past decades is incredible. Kyle Shanahan, Mike Shanahan, what's the name over in LA, with the Rams?
Yeah.
Sean McVay.
The
McDonald, what's the name? McDonald or whoever was. It's just a lot of them.
Green Bay coach.
Yeah, Green Bay coach.
Matt LaFleur.
Matt LaFleur.
Something like that, yeah.
So I kind of like him still. He's always angry. I don't know. I just kind of like Kyle Shanahan. I think he's a good coach. But that don't mean I was rooting for anybody. If anything, Patrick Mahomes was just going to be the guy again. You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
If it wasn't for 49ers in it, I wouldn't have. I could care less who won.
Not even
but
watching.
Since the 49ers are in, no.
It ended up being a good game, though.
Yeah, it did.
It really ended up being a good. That last hour and a half or so was like.
And people was talking about, 49ers were talking about the game was rigged. I was like, look, I can get on that narrative sometimes with the ref, but the refs did nothing to this game that I would say it was rigged, especially in Kansas City favor. Like if it was rigged in the overtime when it was 3rd and 15 and they were about to get the ball back, they would have never called that holding penalty to extend the drive for 49ers. So I don't see where it was rigged because every call they made when they showed the replay, it actually was a hold or a false start. Like it was no questionable calls to me.
Yeah.
That were actually made.
Right. Yeah, I didn't see anything big. Usually, I've been following this person on YouTube who does a bunch of shorts of just like the NFL is scripted, and he'll just like play the clip and then he'll reenact it from the football player's point of view, and it don't make any sense, like some of the stuff. And I could see how some people, but sometimes it's just like a guy, Patrick Mahomes, this is not from the game yesterday or the Super Bowl, but it was one game. Patrick Mahomes is running.
Oh, he go and block the dude.
Yeah, he go and block the dude, but in my head, like, sometimes niggas have brain farts on the field. And it's like, you see this person coming at you, you might think another teammate is going for Patrick Mahomes. Let me block this person, not realizing, oh, fuck, I should have tackled. So it's not always, it's sometimes it's just like, yo, you getting hit all the time. Motherfuckers going to forget some shit.
To me, when I saw that play, I know exactly what you're talking about. I took it as like, why didn't he? But also, I know on defense, they try to tell you, make sure he go back inside. Because if he would have went for Patrick would just went outside and he would have got blocked anyway. So he was trying to get him back to his defense.
Right.
Which I think was the right thing to do.
That's what I'm saying. You have all these calculations in your head, and then you also got don't hit the quarterback, especially Patrick. You're going to get that flag up top hard or whatever. So it's like, I don't know if it's scripted as much as just you have these incidences.
Only weird thing that happened was Greenlaw injury.
Yeah. He was on the ground for a little bit.
Like he was running onto the field and got hurt and was out for the rest of the game. But that even didn't like change anything. They still was dominating Chiefs in the first half on defense.
They were.
Chiefs didn't score until the punt
quarter
hit off Buddy Foot. So I don't see how that changed things, to be honest.
It was a good game, man, overall. But enough about the game. We got to get to the real stuff, man. Everything that happened around the game.
Go ahead.
Well, we saw in the stands what happened. What happened in the game? Well, I don't know if we want to go to Usher immediately. I mean, I guess we could.
I'm still trying to figure out we done with the actual game first, though.
I mean, what else? What else is there to say? Everything that happened.
Do you think he can catch Brady?
Oh, yeah, he can catch Brady. I don't think he's there yet.
No, I'm saying
some people try to say
Super Bowls.
Oh, you talking about Super Bowl?
Yeah.
As long as him and those three together, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and Andy Reid, I think they could win. Yeah, they could. This next 5-6 years, they could.
You know what's scary too? He did it with a roster. He almost did it the Tom Brady way. You know how Tom Brady never had them superstar receivers until Randy Moss. He just made them who they were. He almost did that this year. You remember how bad their receiver core was playing?
Yeah.
So imagine if he got like a Marvin Harrison Jr. came there, or some like elite receiver, or he still had Tyreek Hill. It'd be dangerous.
It'd be crazy, dog.
He'd be dangerous.
It'd be crazy. I think, but as far as like the greatest of all time, I think Tom Brady has that right now.
But I think he could catch
But I think he could. I think he could too.
They keep going back to back. He won a couple more. He's still younger too. than when Brady won all his.
Definitely.
So he
He's
got
only-
plenty of time.
How old is he? 28?
Something like that. So he got plenty of time
Yeah, man.
to catch. Because Brady, got 5?
He got 6, right? 6.
5 or 6? Yeah,
He got 6.
Well, he already got 3. He could go back. He can go back next year and get 4. So I don't know.
It's just crazy
But
that
that
I
boy
watched
beast.
Tom Brady all throughout since I was in high school.
Middle school, nigga.
Middle school.
That's
Winning
when it started.
championships.
They
That's
started
crazy.
winning since we were in middle school.
That's crazy.
I couldn't fathom a run like that ever again. But now I'm looking at this nigga. I was like, that'll never happen again. Now I'm looking at this nigga. It could happen again.
Maybe
that
his
good.
6th ring is with what's it called?
Bucks.
Bucks, right?
Well, I'm like, it's just that he's that good, and Andy
Yeah.
Reid is that good. Like he's
Andy
the
Reid,
GOAT,
I
dog.
love Andy Reid.
GOAT coach, and phenomenal.
Well, the greatest of all time is Washington Redskins coach. We gotta
Andy
remember
Reid,
that.
coach,
4
GOAT
Super Bowls,
coach.
3 wins,
GOAT coach,
3 different quarterbacks. Come on,
GOAT coach.
nobody else did that.
Nobody of this generation remembers any.
Nobody else did that.
That's before our time.
It don't matter. Michael Jordan was before a lot of these people' time.
That's
So,
different.
It don't matter.
It was a lot closer.
It
than
don't
that-
matter
than what you talking
No,
about.
it wasn't.
Yeah,
It
it was
wasn't.
the 90s.
It was the 80s and 90s Michael Jordan was playing. What you talking about?
Yeah,
Michael
but
Jordan
not-
came in when we won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's the mid 90s. He was still winning Super Bowls. Y'all wasn't winning in the 90s. That was all the 80s.
We won up to 92. We got the 92 Super Bowl.
I don't know about that.
What you mean you don't know about that?
I don't know about that. I just don't remember any else.
Yeah. 'Cause you
They that
trash.
far back. Anywho, what about when Kelsey hit the sheepdog?
I just saw that. I don't know, man. Listen.
I don't have an issue with it. It's a Super Bowl.
People going after him about that?
Well, I mean, during the game, they said they couldn't. People talking about it. I've seen analysts. I didn't click on those videos.
Yeah.
But it's the Super Bowl, and I would want my player to be mad he not on the field. He a superstar and this and that. It's the Super Bowl. Like it's high emotions in the Super Bowl. I get it. Like y'all have an issue with that. Like it's football. Like I've done that to coaches. Like yo,
Yeah.
give me the ball. Like this man can't cover me or something. Like, and that's not even a Super Bowl. This is a regular game and you won't
honestly,
win.
At first, when I first saw it, I thought he was just hype. I didn't know he was
No,
like,
that was after the Pacheco fumble. And he wasn't
okay.
on the field. His backup tight end was, and his tight end kind of missed the block, and that's what made Pacheco have to like alter where he was running and got stripped.
Okay.
Ultimately, he still need to
That's
hold
why.
on to the ball, but Kelsey was upset. Like, let me stay in there. I can
Right.
block too. Cause they put Noah Fant in as I guess a better blocker, but he like this is Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I can make these blocks. So that's why he was
It's
upset.
iffy. It's a little questionable. It's like hitting dad. You know what I'm saying?
But he didn't necessarily hit him.
I mean,
It's like
I know he's shoving him,
Yeah.
he's trying to prove his point, but you still gotta take into the optics, I guess, of it. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. Respect the coach. Don't do that on the world stage. You know what I'm saying? You probably don't.
It's the Super Bowl.
I feel you too.
If
I
it's
feel
regular
you. I feel you.
season, all right, it's still
if it's that
competitive.
dire
It's
of a
Super-
situation,
and
which
it's that dire.
it is, kind of is. Football is based on war. It's the closest sport that we have to war.
Boxing, gladiator style.
No. Boxing? No, I'm talking about strategic war. You got groups of people
okay.
versus groups of people. You try to get to
Thought
this
you meant
side.
like brute force.
This group trying to
Yeah.
get to this side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you try to stop. That's the closest thing to war we have with strategy and all that shit. So in war, you're going to be yelling at your soldiers, your fellow soldiers. You're going to
life
be
or death.
hitting people, dragging
it.
them,
It's life or
whatever to
death.
do what you got to do to win.
Super Bowl.
And the same thing. So, yeah. So, but, yeah,
now
man.
we can talk outside the game.
And
What
I
you
do
want
want to say this. Listen, I know everybody talks about Travis Kelce with being they try to say he's black or whatever with the haircut or all this stuff. The blackest thing I've seen out there was Christian McCaffrey's feet. That man's feet moves like, I mean,
He's phenomenal.
he got some black ass feet.
He's phenomenal. Like I love the way he likes to. He'll run, and when he's in the middle of about to be tackled, now he turns his back and backpedals to get more yardage.
His feet are
constantly
crazy.
falls backwards for more yards. Like, and then their zone blocking scheme
But his feet are moving the whole time.
But he always makes the right cut and right
Yes.
read. And if you let him give a little slither, he out of there.
He out of there.
He out of there.
Christian McCaffrey has the blackest feet in the NFL.
He's
I'm
crazy.
putting that out there. So
He
shout out to
remind
Christian.
me, his running style is similar to Alvin Kamara. They both got
A
that
little bit,
like
that quick
that
stop,
quickness, and they got
moving,
great
little-
balance.
Yes,
like,
yes,
they
they
look
can lean
small,
heavy.
but they got great balance when they
Like
get
if you
hit.
think you're gonna like tackle them, shoulder tackle them, they just gonna bend and keep running. Like they
and he
don't.
practiced that. When you look at his training, they do all that training for balance. To stay
all his
balanced.
coaches black, huh? All his
Alvin
trainers?
Kamara
Gotta
and
be.
Christian McCaffrey, they both do these balance things. Like they'll be balancing on one foot, catching stuff. All this craziness where they balance
working.
and it worked.
There's few people you see in the. You got to know that everybody in the NFL, if you're a player, is a special athlete.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone that's made it to the NFL is a special athlete.
Mm-hmm.
If you're special amongst the niggas that are
If
special,
you elite amongst the elite, then you
like if I
you
could
just a-
see it, I'm watching on screen, like something's different about this. Like you gotta imagine how good this man is. Like because it's crazy.
And another thing I'm impressed with him is like he shed the injury prone label since becoming the San Fran because
Yeah, I
he used to
remember-
always
yeah, he
be
was
hurt
in
North
North
with the
Carolina.
Panthers.
Yeah.
and that was the issue. I think that's why they gave up on
he
him.
was still good then.
And
though.
he was
racking
still a
up points.
baller,
What?
but he would end up getting hurt at some point.
Right.
I think that's why they gave up on him. But since he came to 49ers, he ain't been missing games like that.
But
Or
it's
had no
been, what, 2
serious
years?
injuries. Yeah, 2 or 3 years, no serious injuries. So that's even more impressive. Like Debo be hurt left and right, but he another one is just a physical specimen. You can't
All
tackle
right.
him.
So
can't
Christian
tackle him.
McCaffrey's feet for Black History Month. I call it.
But I loved it. I loved every bit of them losing.
Yeah.
So
it was a wrap for them.
outside the game, you want to talk
Well,
about?
we got the well, first of all, things around the game, like obviously Travis Kelce's husband was there. I mean wife, what's her name?
You know her name.
I really forgot her name. What's her
Taylor
name?
Swift.
Taylor Swift, yeah. And they showed her. I hate the fact that her and Ice Spice or whatever is sitting there, because it still feels like a publicity stunt.
Why?
Because weren't they like, what happened that put them together in the first place? Wasn't it a diss or something that happened?
Nah, she. Well, I don't know that.
No,
but
initially,
I remember,
before they did the song they did a song together. Something
know they did
happened where Taylor Swift is gonna do this thing with Ice Spice, and I guess you could be friends until then, but it just feels like publicity. Let's make sure it feels like Hollywood. Let's have this gang in this TV show be an interracial gang. We're gonna have an Asian
reason I
guy,
don't
black
think
guy.
it's publicity because it's just a Super Bowl. So you're gonna see people you don't regularly see at a football game because it's the Super Bowl.
True, but I do
they
think
doing
people
stuff.
are taking advantage of it. They know. I said this a while back on this pod. Team ups. This is the year.
And another reason I wouldn't say is a publicity stunt because she was performing at Super Bowl events. So for her to be at the Super Bowl after performing at events is not like a far stretch. Like if she wasn't doing nothing, she just showed up, I could go on board. But she was actually, there doing performances and other stuff. So
I
it
just
makes
saw
sense
her
to be at
there,
the
and I'm
game.
just to me, it just looked out of place.
To me,
And I'm just like, where are your friends at?
it
Where are
is-
the rest of your friends at, Ice Spice?
I could care less
see
that
you
she
with
looked
these
out of
country white girls.
place. She looked more out of place with the game. Like she don't watch football. So she
That
just
too.
up there just like looking and clapping whenever they clap.
Well, none of them do. I mean, none of them look like that.
Taylor at least look like she be into it. Like every
Maybe,
game she
I
be
guess.
into, she be
You never
into
seen her
it.
acting during award shows?
I don't watch.
Oh my
I don't know nothing about that girl, to be honest. I don't watch. I don't listen to her music. I never listen to her album. I don't know her
She has
songs.
good facial expressions for
But
acting.
if she's faking that, then she looks at least invested in the game, even though I don't care to see her. But it is what it is. It's a business. If your business seen a spike go up because you showed her on TV, you gonna keep showing her.
Exactly is my point.
Yeah.
That's why I said this is all her and Ice Spice together. Even it's a better optics. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It just seems like a push to me. But what else happened? Before who else was announced? Anybody show up that you just saw out there?
What, at the game?
Yeah, at the game.
I mean, former player, everybody was there. to be
Everybody's.
honest.
You know how
Every
much
single
tickets
person.
were too. It's starting off
8,000?
It's starting off at 8,000.
Can't be mad at it.
Can't. I mean, ain't nobody regular. Ain't nobody that watches football consistently pretty much at the game.
Probably, yeah, definitely them diehard fans. Yeah, there's a lot of 49er fans there. It's California, so that
Yeah,
shit
that's
was
true.
red.
That's real as
Yeah.
hell.
Shit.
Where there's any, I'm sure the strip clubs were packed in Vegas.
Ain't got good strip clubs like that. So that, from what I hear,
Okay.
I heard they
I
ain't
don't
that
know.
good. So I don't know. It ain't like if they were in Atlanta or something.
Right.
Like
That would have been crazy.
that would have been crazy.
But speaking of Atlanta, Usher brought Atlanta to the Super Bowl, and I thought overall that it was quite a good performance. I thought it was like B plus A. You know what I'm saying?
to me, he was the one I've been calling for the Super Bowl performance, because I feel like he's a performer that
Since
could
when?
cater. Since he was like, who next? I was thinking like, who?
Oh, for this year?
Not even for this year. Like, who next after the Beyonce did it? I'm like, only other person I can think that can put on performances that entertain the masses. I said Usher, maybe Chris Brown, but they ain't gonna give it to Chris Brown.
Yeah.
So Usher would be perfect. He
had
got
an
the
appearance,
hits
though.
and can perform.
Right.
Because it's hard for rappers to do it. Like Dr. Dre did it. You gotta have a lot of fanfare if you're a rapper, but
Yeah.
it's traditionally need people that's going like
Dancing,
dance. So you do all this
yeah,
choreography.
Right.
And what I was mad about Rihanna's performance last year, she did no fanfare. She didn't bring out nobody. I'm
Yeah.
like, and that's what it's for.
Yeah.
People just want to be excited to see people we haven't seen in a while.
Team ups.
This
You wanna see
nostalgic
team
feeling.
ups.
Yeah. So when Usher was coming, I know he bringing people out. And I was like, he got to bring out Luda. He got to bring out Lil Jon. Those are two people I said for sure he got to bring out. I did not see Alicia Keys coming. That was a good surprise. And I thought he would bring out Justin Bieber. I was like, that would have been cool. He didn't do that. But I'm with you. I don't fully give it like a A+. I enjoyed it like it was an A+, but I think it was like a B+, A- performance.
Yeah.
It was solid. And he did the fanfare, which is, you need that. But
Right.
he have so many hits, he only could just do like 10 seconds of it, and he did Superstar for me in the bracket. 'Cause it should
Superstar.
have won our music bracket.
That's
and
hilarious.
He did Superstar for me.
Was there anyone that you wanted to drag out longer? Because it was like going pretty quick. Sometimes he would just hit us like the first sentence of a song. and move.
Superstar? I would have loved to seen. I knew it wasn't gonna happen, but if he would have did "Lovers and Friends" with Luda and Lil Jon, that would have been fire to me. Because that would have been just for black people.
Yeah.
That's not a major hit. But,
I got a little. My heart was a little upset. My heart was a little upset when he didn't play "It's 7 o'clock on the dot" all the way through.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Or not all the way through,
I'm
but
about to say,
I
yeah,
wanted to
play
hear
it.
a little more of it. You know what I'm saying? Because once that's his first hit, right? I think that was his first hit.
one of them, definitely for sure.
His first album was incredible, dog.
With the stocking cap and the U.
Yes, that pink background, and that was a fantastic album.
Yeah, I thought it was good, man.
What you think about the Alicia Keys thing? You know what they're saying
First,
on the internet now?
Yeah. Before we get to that, she looked good.
She looked good as
She
fuck.
looked good.
You know, I've been a strong proponent of loving her.
You
for the
have,
longest.
you definitely have, and she always looked good. But that bodysuit was bodysuiting.
It was suiting.
She was looking good.
Suiting and booting.
I love braids and little baby hairs and all that
Yes.
stuff and
She
whatever.
had no makeup on either. You notice that?
Well, she been off the makeup train.
I know, but
Yeah.
I would think
I
for
love it.
the Super Bowl she might, but
Nah,
she ain't
stick
even.
to your guns.
She bad.
She don't need
boy.
it. She bad. But that voice crack on that first note.
Yes, it did.
And I was like, damn, Alicia, not right now. And they fixed it on YouTube. You don't hear it cracking on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah, that's what everyone's saying. Like, they done fixed it. Like, I don't blame them. If it is gonna be watched millions of times,
man, that's fucked up.
they would have did
man.
that little an ADR and fixed that.
This
bad
is changing history. See, that's
But-
what I'm saying. What they use AI,
But
it happened.
but after the crack, she got it together and she was hitting her notes. And first, phenomenal song, her song. And
I
then-
even fuck with. I know I don't usually talk about this, but the dress cape
that
thing
was
she
fire.
had, I just thought I was like, damn, that was dope.
looked beautiful.
It looked dope as hell.
it looked
It looked like a superhero or like I don't know, like some. Yeah, it was dope.
And to be honest with you, My Boo is not one of my favorite Usher songs. Like I never go and play
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
but when
Great
it's
song,
played,
though.
I don't mind.
Yeah,
but it's
a
not
good
one I
song.
go and play.
I feel
but,
you. I feel you.
My thing is Usher too touchy feely, man.
So you think it was disrespectful?
It's a lot. Yeah, you doing a lot. Like when he first did like the hand behind the ass thing, it was like that. I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then when he was going behind a little bit, but the whole grabbing her.
See,
Fully,
at first
like,
I was like,
that's too much.
When he first went to touch her, I could see she kind of pulled away a little bit. It seemed like she went to walk off, like played it off nicely, but just kind of walked away from it. And then when he came back, I was like, yo, this nigga getting wild. Completely rapper. I was like.
But here's the thing. Even with that said, if I'm Swiss, the husband, I'm not necessarily going to have an issue with it because it's a performance. You know? So it's like in the middle of a performance, I get you this and it and you want to do whatever.
Right.
And as long as you don't say nothing slick to me like about it, we good.
Right.
Like I wouldn't even have an issue in my. I'll make a joke out like, Usher boy here, Usher go again. Be laughing, but I'm like, this is my wife, so I ain't got to worry about it. And he pulled her, so it's like she ain't gonna deny this man his Super Bowl performance, whatever. So it's all.
But
good.
if they talked about that before and that wasn't talked about at all, I'd be a little pissed.
What you mean?
Like if that was Usher on the fly doing that, not in rehearsal. Because I would think in rehearsal.
Who would be pissed? The husband or you talking about Alicia?
The husband. I mean, Swiss Beats, yes.
I still wouldn't be mad. It's like you in the middle of the Super Bowl. It's like whatever. But when performers be performing with people that's in relationships, they be dancing behind the girl and this. So it's whatever.
I understand that, but we're in the same. We're not like I'm not like a fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm your industry. Like we're partners, damn near.
But
in this
even with
industry.
that, that's what I'm saying. Like I can
It's a little
forgive. I
slow.
can forgive a performance. You know what I'm saying?
Well, how
This in the middle
would
of
you
it.
think people would it be different?
I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have done it.
Not
as a
you, not
performer.
you. But I just want to switch the female out for a 2nd. Let's take out Alicia Keys and let's put Beyonce. He did that to Beyonce. Do you think Jay-Z would have a right to be like, you know, or do you think more people would be like, hey, don't do that to Beyonce? Like that's a little.
I mean, I think a lot of people were saying he was doing like, but I think they was more making jokes because of the whole Kiki thing. You know
Right,
what
of
happened
course,
with
of course.
Kiki.
That's the big.
So it was more jokes because of it.
Right.
But I ain't saying Swiss or Jay-Z, if it happened to them, don't have the right to be mad. They want to be mad. I'm just saying me. I know I wouldn't have been mad. I would have made a joke off of it for sure. Like, look at Usher. Because what happened with Kiki. Like, or even if the Kiki didn't have, I'm like, all right now, Usher. But it's the Super Bowl.
If just me as a fan and he takes my girl up there and does it, I can't really say like, hey man, you know, it is a performance. It's just whatever. And he don't know. How would Usher know that this girl on stage has a boyfriend? You know what I'm saying?
Well, no,
Or a
I ain't
husband, or
talking
whatever.
about if he don't even know.
I'm just
That's
saying,
different.
But this in particular, you know the situation, and you know the situation. This is you probably. I'm assuming they're homeboys in some capacity. They know each other. You know, Swiss Beats from Atlanta too. I don't know. It seems a little like, you know, but I get the performance. I look from the outside in, I get the performance. But if I'm just in, like, we know each other, bro. Don't just be hugging up on my wife all the time. I can understand you do a little twist or you.
Yeah, that's all fine. He took it far with the ground. Like, even when I saw
you
like,
do a little body
I like,
roll,
Usher,
maybe
like, you
behind
doing
it.
too
Like,
much now. You didn't need that.
Yeah, and I feel like, see,
But-
there's this narrative. I think Charlemagne keeps pushing that Usher's this. Oh, he's a terrorist when he does this, and I think that's a thing that is like a. Like I said, you know, they're trying to bring promotion to real life nowadays. Either you're beefing or there has to be something, a new market that'll go viral on the internet. If you're known as Usher, the guy that, oh, he'll really take your bitch now. Like, that's the thing. Since the Kiki thing happened, that's good promotion. I feel like he's feeding into it. You know what I'm saying? He wants to push that a little more.
Well, he did it.
And
That's the case.
And it's cool to a certain extent. That's all I'm saying. It's cool. And that was kind of like touting the line. You know
but
what I
we
mean?
know
he
he
ain't
ain't
the line
taking
of disrespect.
Alicia from Swiss.
I know that. I'm not even thinking about that. I'm just thinking as a man, if I know you, I shake your hand and we might hang out, whatever, and you hug, and I know you hugged up on my wife, even if it's on stage, it feels a little like, bro, you know, you could chill with that a little bit.
That's why I said I can't tell a man how to feel. I just know me personally, I would have laughed at it. Now if he like kept doing it every time before, then I got Usher,
Watch
chill.
Cam smile, get a
Chill.
little smile.
Like
Cam go
like
from
the Super Bowl, cool, but every time y'all perform,
Hey,
you
bro, get the fuck out.
you hugging up on her, and now you going too far. But I wouldn't been. I would have been right back to the game, made a joke. I would have made a joke to my wife when I seen her.
You be like, don't let me send that nigga back to the church.
Like, all right now.
Don't let me send him back to the church with the rest of them ushers.
So, hey, you watch Usher tomorrow at 7 o'clock. What happened this day? I'd make all kind of jokes. But other than that, I wouldn't have been. I would have made it as a joke about it. But he did too much, but it is a great picture with them hugging.
Yeah.
She's smiling back, so that's good material for memes.
And then
shit.
and then you never know what type of husband Swiss is. He might get mad at the wife. He might get mad at Alicia. Why you up there smiling with him? Now you left a good picture. Now that's on my name and reputation.
Yeah.
Damn it!
We know he a rough rider, so
I'm gonna have to be Swiss beats a nigga ass.
that's funny.
Come on.
Swiss beats a nigga's ass. That would have to be the headline. They fought and he
Swiss
beat him up.
beats-
Swiss beats Usher's ass. Swiss beats Usher's ass.
Reportedly, after asking him, "What you doing tomorrow?"
But yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it. So,
overall, good show. Commercials.
I don't really remember no commercials.
Nothing stood out?
except Beyonce.
I'll tell you what stood out to you, real comic book aficionados out there. Deadpool versus Wolverine.
Yeah,
You
but
ain't
they
see
didn't
that?
show it. They just said now trailer available.
Yeah, but
the one that stood out was the Beyonce one. That's the only one I honestly remember.
the Beyonce was a
Her trying to break the internet. and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
she
yeah. But what
then
was
she
it
released
for?
the songs at the end. She dropped
It
2
was
songs
for-
last night.
right. But what was it for? It wasn't just for it was
Verizon.
Verizon. That's right. Yeah. That was cool. I guess. Some people were saying it took away from Usher's moment. Like you know.
Yeah, but
everybody talking
Usher
about
also
Super Bowl.
dropped the album. So
He did.
I think he dropped it this week or sometime.
That's smart. That's smart.
It's definitely smart.
Smart.
As he
Smart.
should. So
That's
now
how you make all that
I gotta
money.
listen to it in the gym. That's why I listen to albums now.
How you feel about Super Bowl not paying these artists in today's like? I feel like there's a different time, right? There was a time of just prestige and things are going on, but now it's kind of like
You got leverage. They are getting paid. This is not you physically giving them a check, but the amount of exposure and they streams going up and his albums probably went up and now more people gonna come to his shows. Cause I've seen so many people talking about this man is performing on skates. Oh my God.
yeah.
That's not a shock to me because I've seen him all the clips from his Vegas shows. And he do
Right.
that so now people gonna be like, I'm going to the shows. Like, so he getting
Yeah,
he getting
I guess
paid.
it's just all on you to kill.
Yeah,
it.
there's certain
It's
things
all
you
on
do
to
for
kill
free
it.
because you're gonna get so much from it.
Absolutely agree with that.
It's like winning a Grammy. Like Killer Mike winning that Grammy. You know how much that did for him?
yeah, you got arrested right
Versus-
after. That's how
That's
much it did
fine,
for
but
him.
monetarily, you know how
Jesus.
much that did for him?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't got an issue with it, to be honest.
Outside of that commercial, you ain't see the J-Lo one?
Yeah, I seen that.
That was actually funny.
Yeah, I
the
remember
Ben
that.
Affleck
that
one.
wasn't bad. That wasn't bad.
They
Yeah,
say
with
I
Tom
thought,
Brady.
and this is another thing going back to my theory about people teaming up for new projects across the board. Because even the commercials, it was like, celebrities in groupings. You know what I'm saying? They would have put these cameos. Some of them didn't even make sense to me because they had one with Christopher Walken. Did you see that one? Christopher Walken, where they were making fun of his accent the whole time.
Oh, no. Arnold Schwarzenegger. You talking about that one?
No. Arnold Schwarzenegger
I remember
was
that.
Yeah,
That
that
was
was a
good,
funny
too.
one too.
Christopher, I
that
didn't
was
see
that
that
was the
one.
Allstate one. Be a good neighbor. He
Yeah.
was a neighbor. That was funny.
No, that wasn't Allstate. That was what's the one with
State
Jake?
Farm. State Farm. Yeah. So that was good. And can I tell you, I hate Budweiser horses. I'm sorry, man. It was
I don't
never
remember
like
that
the Budweiser horses. They always have them.
Yeah,
in
but I'm
football.
saying I didn't see that one.
Yeah,
And
they
maybe
just,
that's when I went to
you
the
probably saw it
bathroom.
and don't even remember because they always they try to do this like Americana, like horses stand for.
I remember
I
Bud
just get
Light.
so
I
bored
don't
of it.
remember
Be
that.
funny.
I remember Bud Light's one, but I don't remember Budweiser.
Yeah, Budweiser, they're always known for their horses running through the field.
They ain't
every
been good
every
since
Super
the
Bowl.
Frogs.
But Budweiser, yeah.
Yeah,
See,
that
shit
used
like
to
that
go
is funny. I hate they try to be all deep, especially today's age. We don't hear that shit.
But speaking
maybe
of-
y'all like horses out there.
Speaking of movies, I did want to bring up movies since you brought up Deadpool, Top Gun.
Still haven't watched it.
Done
The
with
Super
this
Bowl was this weekend, Cam.
Nah, you said this is way before you gonna watch it.
But not
and
before
all
the
this.
Super Bowl. I said
Fuck
after the
outta
Super
here.
Bowl.
I'm done with you.
No,
done
you're
with
not
it.
done, man.
I'm
Come
done.
on.
I don't care no more.
Don't do that.
I don't care no more.
What you doing tomorrow? Ah! That's what it's like to break a bad habit. I get it. We all get it. We've been there. But here's something that'll give you a breath of fresh air. It's not about giving up. It's about switching up. Fume takes your habit and simply makes it better, healthier, and a whole lot more enjoyable. So listen up. Fume is an innovative, award-winning flavored air device that does just that. Instead of vapor, Fume uses flavored air. Instead of electronics, Fume is completely natural. And instead of harmful chemicals, Fume uses delicious flavors. You get it? I got it. We got it. Instead of bad, Fume is good. It's a habit you're free to enjoy and makes replacing your bad habit easy. You get it? I got it. We got it. Your Fume comes with an adjustable airflow dial and is designed with movable parts with magnets for fidgeting. Giving your fingers a lot to do, which is helpful for de-stressing and anxiety and all that type of stuff. Things I personally like about Fume. It comes with several different flavors. You put one in, you get that sweet, delicious taste that I personally like. How about the feel? You know, the fidgeting, the balance of it. It's just, you know, you want to do something with your hand sometimes. You just don't want to have it in your pockets or just hold it, you know, just stiffen out. You want to do something with it. Fume gives you a chance to do that. Plus, Fume just released a magnetic stand for your Fume, so no more losing it. Stop treating it like your car keys and you forget it every time you leave the house. It's built for fidgeting in mind. Start the year off right with the good habit by going to tryfume.com/trap and getting the journey pack today. Fume is giving listeners of the show 10% off when they use our code TRAP to help make starting the good habit that much easier.
I'm not caring no more. But what I do care about, Denzel and Spike Lee are teaming up again for a new movie. They're doing a remake.
Denzel and Spike Lee, okay.
So this will be their fifth movie
the last
together.
movie they did was the heist one?
Inside Man.
That was the last one? That was a minute ago. Damn.
So they only done 4 movies together.
Okay.
All of them are good.
Yeah. More
He
Better
Got
Blues.
Game, Mo Better Blues, Malcolm X,
X.
and Inside Man.
Great movies.
So now they doing their 5th, which is a remake of a Japanese movie called High and Low. I don't know if you ever seen it. It's from the 60s.
I don't think so.
So it's basically about this shoemaker, and someone kidnaps his kid, but mistakenly they kidnapped the wrong kid thinking it was his, and they want him to pay ransom. So he ended up, since the kid they kidnapped is his son.
So the kidnapped is not his kid.
No, so his kid was playing with one of his workers' kids. And right before it happened, they made them switch costumes so one could be the robber. They was playing like cops and robbers.
Okay.
So they ended up taking the wrong kid, thinking it was the other one.
Interesting plot.
And when they called and said it was his kid, he was willing to pay the ransom, which was like $3 million or something in the 60s. And he's going through a thing where his company is trying to take over his company, and his company's trying to get him out, kick him out. So he put all his money into buying all these shares. So he really ain't got money like that. But he's willing to put up everything he got left and just go poor. Fuck his chunk.
Yeah.
But as soon as he found out it's not his son, now he's like, I don't want to pay. But then they kind of convince him, and he like, I'm gonna do the right thing type thing. It sounds funny, but it's actually a really good movie. High reviews on it. I seen it. It's good.
The 50s one?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
60s.
60s one?
Yeah, and it's in Japanese, of course. So
I love foreign movies. I
Denzel
definitely
and them to flip that, I'm like, I think it's gonna be good. Denzel will be perfect person to play it. So I think it'll be good. But then the trailer I want to talk about though is that Quiet Place trailer. That
Lupita?
shit looks so good.
Yeah.
It reminds me of a bigger budget Cloverfield trailer. Remember when how excited we were for Cloverfield when we first saw that?
Great movie too.
But what I love about this franchise is it could go so many places. And I didn't even think about that until this trailer. Like, Quiet Place started off in the middle of it.
Yeah.
And then it went a year or two or something further. And now they go into how it began.
Yeah.
Like, we never seen how it began.
And it's smart too from just a random like business, like you do the cheaper movie first. You get to do the cheaper story first. And then when it did successful, you get to go back and do this big budget like.
But they did a little bigger on 2.
Oh, I forgot about 2.
Yeah,
God
2 was
damn.
good,
Yeah,
too.
2 was
they
good.
They went a
2
little
was good.
bigger.
Yeah,
and now
but
they
now
go
it's like-
really big.
Yeah.
And it's smart because like you going back to the beginning, like, of course we want to know what happened now.
Right.
We invested. So, and then Lupita's perfect because she's one of them actors that show the fear on her face. And the nigga, Where Are the Diamonds? I get mad. I can never remember his name. I feel like I'm disrespecting him. But he also shows fear on his face. So them two, I think they're going to kill it.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see that movie. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, between that Deadpool, I still didn't see it. I heard
I
they
need to
dropped the
watch
new
the trailer.
Twister
I need to
trailer.
watch the trailer though.
Twist-
Twister?
Yeah.
No, I was talking about Deadpool. I didn't see that trailer. I need
Oh,
to
yeah,
watch that,
yeah.
but Twister, you mean like the tornado or Twisted Metal?
No, Twister, the
Like
tornado. They
I
redo.
I used to love that movie.
Either they redoing it or it's it's part 2. But
I used
it
to
looked like
love
they
that
redoing it.
movie. You know how many times I
Remake.
watched that on VHS?
Really? Like
What?
I have like family that used to love that movie too. I watched it a couple times. I remember enjoying it, but I don't remember. I don't have that like
I
nostalgia.
watched
for
it last year.
God damn! All right.
It was just one day. I was like, I remember seeing a tornado or somewhere that night. I'm like, well, watch Twister, see if it still hold up. That shit good.
Yeah, I heard. I heard it's a good movie.
good.
I need to watch it again. It's been so long since I.
That
seen
and
it.
Tremors, man. I love them two
Tremors
90s
was good.
movies,
Yeah,
man.
that's your two like kind of. I don't say B. Twister wasn't a B movie. That was a high budget movie, but that's like Tremors is definitely like a B movie.
That
Funny
shit,
sci-fi.
I love both of them. So I need to go look at that trailer. If they drop that trailer, that's like.
Yeah, I'll show you both of
Exciting.
them after that. Those are good.
But something you may not expect. I'm really getting into women's basketball.
Oh
College.
my God.
College. Because they got some ballers, dog. Caitlin Clark is the Steph Curry of women's basketball. Her range is unlimited.
Is this the girl we've talked about? No, that girl got to be in the WNBA by now.
No.
Remember
It's
there was
probably-
an older white girl that was shooting crazy?
No, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Caitlin
that's the
Clark.
same girl?
Yeah.
She's still in college?
Yeah.
Okay.
Insane. What she be doing is just insane. Like the way she shoot is insane. Just unconscious with it. It's so exciting to watch her highlights and see her play. And now, Juju Watkins. You remember when we went to go see LeBron's son play, but he didn't play that night, and it was a girls' game before.
Yeah.
And there was that one black girl balling with
Yeah.
the little,
her?
little bun.
Yeah, I remember
She
exactly.
is a freshman at USC now.
Oh, shit.
Phenom.
Okay.
Talking about phenom. Like, they consider her the best player in college. Her and Caitlin Clark is, from my knowledge, are considered the best too. Like,
Right.
she's considered if the
She wasn't even
say-
that tall even. Like,
No,
like-
she tall.
She
She
tall?
like 6'3" and
She
high or
was?
something. Like
That tall?
At least now. I
Okay.
know. If it was a draft, she would be top 5, maybe number 1. To be, that's how much she bought. Like the other night, like they lost 3 games in a row.
Mm-hmm.
She took it personal where she was in the gym after the shooting. The security hit the head coach like, "Do you want me to kick her out?" And the coach like, "Who's in there?" And he like Juju. He like, "Nah, let Ju be Ju." Came back, put up 51 points. Next game. I'm going to her game tonight.
Really?
I'm going to watch it.
And this is college girl.
College.
What school is it?
USC.
Versus?
That don't matter. I'm going to see her. Of course, I would love to see her play Caitlin Clark, but I don't think I think I looked that up. They don't play because that's the one I would want to see for sure. But I like, fuck it. I just got tickets right quick. I'm going.
All right.
I'm going to
okay,
see
Cam,
this shit.
You know?
Like she balling like that. Like I love a good sports story and like I'm the person. Once I'm where I want to be, I'm going to the Super Bowls. I'm going to the NBA. I love those.
Here's my
big
thing.
against, and like I like
Yeah.
one in a generation athletes.
I
so
agree with
like
that, yeah.
she ain't just a regular college girl basketball. Like she's doing shit.
She's abnormal.
Like,
she's above average.
And she's just a freshman, so she gonna get way better.
Yeah.
When she figure out even more stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's what make it scary. Like she unstoppable right now. She can shoot threes. She can drive to the paint. She can play defense. Like it's crazy. Like Caitlin, she just straight offense. Not saying she don't play defense, but she just like Steph Curry basically. Juju, if you had to compare, I guess she like against LeBron. Then
Yeah.
If she's Steph Curry, because she do it all. I gotta see this in person at this level. Because when we seen her play the first time, I didn't know who she was. I'm like, this girl balling. But
Man,
now-
the truth of the matter is these girls are athletes, athletic, and some of them can do amazing stuff, but just lower the rim, man. That's all I still say. And I know they hate them, the female athletes hate hearing that, but that's what's going to make it the most entertaining. Lower the rim and let them dunk on each other. And girls like, what's her name, could also even show up even more now. Like Juju and all of them. They could probably be doing crazier stuff.
Yeah,
when
but
it gets to the
honestly,
league, but
the way they playing right now, it's so entertaining. Like some of these girls got moves, the way they be doing stuff, like having that handicap make them elite at other stuff. And it's just like, yeah, let me go see. I'm gonna go see.
I'm not mad at you.
go
That's
see.
good, man.
I'm
Hey,
gonna go see. Like
we got supporters over here, I guess, or at least one. You know what I'm saying?
them things gonna be packed. I know it's gonna be packed tonight. It's probably if it was a bigger game, probably, but I know it's gonna be packed. But let's go to the trap phone.
Hold on. We skipping over some stuff?
Nah, we right on schedule.
All right, what we looking at? I feel like this is more the end of the thing.
No, we always do it in mid episode.
All right, let's do it. So,
But yeah, y'all, look up Juju, look up Caitlin Clark. It's another girl, I forget her name, that's balling too. Another black girl. Of course, you got Angel Reese, I believe her name for LSU, and the little white girl on LSU too. She balling too. But I don't know. There's the women's college basketball. They got some hoopers.
shout out to Christian who hit us the other day. We've been talking back and forth a little bit, but he just hit us recently and said, you watch Top Gun, so fuck all y'all.
I'm done with it. He man ain't watching Top Gun. He don't never watch. He don't want to watch the top 2 best
Cam, no,
movie
don't
of
be
the
like
year.
that.
I'm done. I don't care no more.
Let's go to some older ones. Let's see here. Who we got from Atlanta, Georgia?
Man, it'd be so perfect time every time. Yo, this is Don.
Don.
I'm gonna be for real this time. I'm gonna have to retract my old question. I think I posed a question yesterday. But I'm on some real shit. I'm feeling conflicted. Cause I was going through my roommate. He had an old roommate. I ain't trying to call nobody out or nothing, but I was going through. They tote a little baggages and clothes and makeup and shit and blankets. I thought it was just a tote of blankets. I was about to wash the blankets, empty that shit out. There's makeup and shit at the bottom. And bro, hold up, let me put y'all off. I want y'all to hear me clear when I say this. Tell me what I see. It's a box in my hand that say skin lightening soap. Skin lightening soap. Ain't no way, dog. And I just texted this to the group chat, the family group chat. And my mom was like, "Oh yeah, that was probably common. That's a real thing." I was like, "Ain't no way." I thought this was like a joke prop or some shit. That I don't know what the fuck I thought. Maybe she was an improv or some shit. Oh, but like, my question is, like, do y'all know any family members? Because the roommate that I'm thinking of, she's not even in her 30s, maybe 25, about our age right now. And she really felt the need to go buy this. And the bar is still in the package, so I know she used it and she put it back type shit. So I don't know if she was conflicted, but like, yeah, bro, I feel like our generation, we should be more comfortable in our own skin for real type shit. I ain't mean to get that deep right now, but like, bro, that really had me feeling some type of way when I had seen that. And I don't know if I should throw it away or if I should keep it in case she come back for that shit. I don't know, bro. But yeah, on some real shit, I appreciate y'all making this chat phone line, because like, yeah, we're gonna have a way to reach out to the community, reach out to y'all, all that shit. I appreciate y'all, but definitely hit me back. Holla.
Shout out to you, brother. Who was that again? What's the name?
This song.
Man, it'd be so perfect time every time. Yo, this is
Don. Appreciate you, Don.
We're gonna have to call him. We're gonna have to call him.
We're gonna have to call him. All right.
Well, let me talk about it first. So what he's saying is a girl came over his crib and left soap, skin lightening soap.
It sounded like to me that the girl's his roommate.
Okay.
And then she was packing up or something, and her she had a bag out or something with all her maybe toiletries and shit, makeup and stuff. And in it, he saw some skin lightening cream or soap or whatever the fuck it is.
Okay, so I know for sure Caribbean culture, and y'all don't get mad at me, but they at the forefront in the Caribbean culture for Jamaicans. Sometimes be using skin lightening products to make themselves lighter.
Oh yeah,
like you see Vibes Cartel.
Vibes
and all
Cartel
that.
is probably the
and there's
biggest.
documentaries about this, so this is not me. This
a lot of the
rumors.
islands in
But
general, because even
it's a Caribbean
what's the baseball player name that turned himself into a
Sammy Sosa.
vampire? God damn it!
So a lot of Caribbean has this infatuation with being lighter skin, more fair skin. I don't know if it's still a thing, but I remember it was plenty documentaries about it, especially made in Jamaica from like Vice and stuff about skin lightening things. So my first question when he said it, like, is she Caribbean?
Right.
Possibly.
He sounded like he had a little accent to it. I couldn't tell, but
I would really hope that.
Jesus Christ, look at this man.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Oh my God.
I would really hope that we passed that at this point. Like this whole light skin is better thing. Like I thought even darker shades was more popular now. Like we should love all our skin tones. If you light skin, you light skin.
You
If
don't
dark
want to look
skin,
like
dark
this,
skin.
Cam?
Absolutely not.
You don't want to look like
That nigga look terrible.
Kaiser Sose or Sammy Kaiser Sose. Sammy, he looks dead.
Yeah, like that.
He
looks
like
terrible.
everything is drained
That's
from
just
his.
you don't love yourself.
Oh
That's the
my
only way you can do that
God.
to yourself if you don't love yourself. To me, like that may sound harsh, but there's no way that you just do that to yourself and think that's the better version. Like things are better now.
So do you feel
Like, I
like
don't
that
get it.
about every a cosmetic change?
I'm not. What you mean? Plastic surgery?
Everything, yeah.
I'm not.
BBLs, plastic surgery.
Yeah, I'm not. Honestly,
face,
I'm not.
anything with the face,
I'm not for
changing your skin.
Yeah, I'm not for plastic surgery because I think it's an unnecessary risk that you can die from. Like DC Young Fly wife died from that.
It's the highest mortality rate
Kanye
out of
mom
any
died
surgery.
from doing a like liposuction and stuff. Like if it's something I always say, like say you have huge breasts and you have back problems and you go get a breast reduction, that's different.
Nah,
'Cause that's
you
for-
better not do that.
That's something for your like actual health. Like that.
But
be
it's
hurting
also
their
for
back.
your husband.
for your health. But if you just saying,
Let me carry the titties for you.
I want a bigger butt or something.
If you need to get up, I'll help you. Don't cut them titties off.
like if you want a bigger butt or something, that's unnecessary. Go to the gym, work out. Like I watched. Remember, did I send you the video? The girl showed her whole BBL journey.
Yeah.
Like,
I did watch it.
Like I didn't know it was that bad. It's insane what you go through. And she did a stomach with it too. And I'm like, you got your stomach done, but if you don't change your diet, you don't work out, it's just gonna come back. So you paid $33,000 for all this, just for it to come back, or you want to take it out at some point. So I think it's an unnecessary risk. But it's your body, your choice, your money. You do what you want. But I don't necessarily agree with it. Makeup and stuff, I don't care for my girl to wear makeup. She ain't got to.
I don't agree with it.
She ain't got to wear it for me.
That's what I
don't,
said.
Don't do it for me.
Makeup,
Yeah,
I don't
always
agree.
Because look at Alicia Keys. I love the movement she went, but I have an issue with lightening your skin because first it's harmful for your skin the way you're doing it, and then it's just it's a lack of self-love.
But all of it's a lack of self-love and awareness.
But I think that's even deeper though. It's a deeper rooted issue with lightening your skin. Like you almost like rejecting
But it's all a
your
deep
blackness. You know what I'm saying?
But that's just why is your blackness the deepest issue?
Because
like all of it's a deep issue.
Because a body thing to me, I can see as a girl, you want to wear certain stuff and you ain't got no butt. You may be self-conscious, but like
And it leads to the same issues.
like you not liking your blackness, I feel like is definitely not self-love, and then self-awareness. Like you looking at like white people better than me and all this, like they're the better and this and that, because you know all the stuff that happened to make people think this way. And they go back to them experiments when they used to hold dolls in front of kids and they pick the lighter one that they think is better. So I think it's a whole mental thing. It's this. I don't know.
You think it's really bad and deep.
I think it's really deeper than the body thing.
My only, not even argument, but just postulate to that is just why wouldn't you look at all other cosmetics, even makeup, with the same veracity? I didn't mean to use that big word, but just why don't you look at it the same? Like, or you know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't you say, okay, if you change your skin like that, you definitely have some deep-seated issues about. But why can't I say that? Hey, if you put makeup on, even. There's something about you don't feel comfortable, and I don't care if the whole world's brainwashed to it, but it made it not normal and just like an everyday thing. That don't mean you don't still have them same issues.
Because I don't see covering up, like sometimes people wear it because they got acne. I don't see covering up acne the same as physically changing your skin.
You never covered up your acne? The acne that you might have had? Or?
I never really had an issue with acne like that, to be honest.
You've had a pimple before.
Yeah.
You ain't never covered it up.
It is what it is. But I don't have those issues. Like, of course, everyone look at each other, at ourselves like we have flaws.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm not willing to go and change things. Like the reason I did the teeth straightening thing, because they told me if I don't, they could fall out. Like that's a whole different thing.
That's
like
different.
I need my teeth.
That's different.
So I had to straighten them as best as I could, but me having flaws and be like, oh, I don't want to have plastic surgery. Like, no, like for beauty standards, I have a black nose. I have a wider nose, the black wide nose. I'm not going to get no nose surgery and making my nose thinner. This is what God gave me. I'm rocking with it.
I love the conversation that you just brought up.
I'm rocking with it, but like I don't think makeup and skin lightening are the same.
Right.
It's totally different because it's like to physically change it, that's like really damaging. It's something that's deeply rooted. Like makeup.
Do you feel like that about tattoos?
Makeup could be an artist thing.
What about tattoos? You're changing your skin. You're completely. You might be putting stuff on there that's damaging to your
Definitely
natural.
because the ink and stuff, but
Right.
I'm not necessarily changing the color of my skin. I'm not doing it because I feel like white person is better. I just like
right,
art.
but that
It's
might
art
be
for me. Just like makeup could be art for some people. They express themselves with
Right.
that. But skin lightening is not expressing yourself. You expressing how you feel about
kinda
yourself.
is.
But it's not art. It's not like you expressing yourself in an art way.
That's the suck thing about art, because art can be defined in so many ambiguous ways. You just don't know.
Tattoos are actually art. It's like drawing, a skill. Like lightening your skin ain't art.
I'm changing the color. I'm changing shades. That's an art form.
But you ain't doing it for art. You're doing it because you think that lighter skin is superior.
Lizards don't do it for art, but it's art.
They do it for
It's beautiful
survival.
looking. Hey man, I'm just saying we're coming to a point in this world like where have you ever heard of transhumanism? So it's like the idea of like
they get to pick what their baby look like when you
your
talk about
baby,
that?
you, whatever. Like we're gonna go into a world where it's just like okay, so there's a community of people called furries, right? You ever heard of them? Furries are people that wear like dog costumes, or they have conventions of like this is like animals. They'll dress up like animals, but full on too, like the whole thing, like mascots almost. But it's like these people that say they feel comfortable like this. This is who they are, and all this type of stuff. And they have conventions. Nigga, they probably had one right after the Super Bowl in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? They a bunch of furries, but. That's like a glimpse into like if people feel like that, going off how you feel like that, and there's more and more ways upon technology that can allow you to change yourself. We're gonna get to a point where we're not looking human anymore because everybody's gonna, especially if it gets easier, cheaper, all the stuff. If you want to like, hey, I want to have a tail. There's gonna be bad bitches walking around with tails now. You know what I'm saying?
I can't be mad. I used to want the rat tail in elementary.
Ain't hair though.
It's hair though.
Imagine just.
I can't be mad.
But I'm just saying, like we're gonna get, and just look how like some people dress. Like it's aimed for. I say black people dress like superheroes sometimes. Like it's like we're going. Or look at what's her name? Doja Cat. Her, how she goes to the award show, like she's shaving off her eyebrows, putting on a cat outfit and looking like, I think there's going to be a time where even now when they go into the metaverse, they want to look like that. So, you know what I'm saying? When they go into...
in a video game, I can see being
It's not going to be a video game.
But
That's
my
about
thing
to be,
is, that stuff don't really shock me because I went to art school. That's how them niggas are.
Of course it don't shock you. But
a lot of them art kids are like that, so... That stuff don't shock me, and it's like
a lot of our kids have problems.
I can't stop these people from doing it. So it's like,
yeah,
it is what it is.
We can talk about it though.
But like my issue is more. I remember a video that went viral when the girl had a baby, and the first thing she said when she saw it, they gave it to her. I thought you were gonna have pretty eyes. I'm like, that's the first thing you think about. What about you happy that it's a healthy baby? You worry about her eye color?
I can't believe she just said that.
That honestly made me mad when
that was
I watched
the mother
it.
that said that?
Yeah. Because I think her and the husband had maybe like, cat eyes and nice eyes. And then she was like, I thought you was going to have pretty eyes. Like, that's what you worried about? Not that the baby's healthy? Like, that's the main concern you have. I feel you should have when you're having a baby.
That's crazy.
Is this healthy?
Yeah.
Fuck the eye color. First, eye color on babies change over time anyway, half the time. So but that's the first thing. Like they gave it to her. First thing she said, I thought you was gonna have pretty eyes. That's like,
and now that not only that did she just say that, but now that's all over the internet forever. When that baby grows up, you get to hear, oh, your mom saying, oh, I thought you were gonna have pretty eyes. Like there's some deep stuff there. There's some deep stuff there, man.
So that's why I feel about
people's
the
gonna be
skin
changing their eye color. See that
They
baby gonna
already do
change
that.
their
They
eye.
already do that.
That's what I'm saying. But it's gonna become easier when you can just walk into CVS and say, "Give me the number 3
And
blue."
that's insane.
You know
to
what I'm
me.
saying?
Like
Like-
to take the risk to change my eye color and risk going blind is not worth it.
You
Only
can
thing
cha-
I ever do with my eyes, I guess, is LASIK now. Now it's so like
Right.
more common and like, okay, I could be comfortable doing that now if I did something with my eyes. But changing the eye color, I'm not risk going blind for that. It's not worth it.
But if it gets to the point where it's not that big of a
Still,
deal,
I'm not changing my eye color.
I'm not
Like,
changing my
I-
eye color because I don't want to.
This may be judgy,
Not even 'cause
but
it's
I
a
used to
fear.
hate when men wore colored contacts.
I agree.
I'm like, why you changing your eye
that's
color?
still-
Though? Like,
I don't.
Hey,
It's
what
just
you
weird.
doing?
It's weird to me.
hey,
It's
what
different.
you doing?
But I think a man painting his nails is a little different.
It's different.
That's just a little different.
But make the call. We got a call, buddy.
Yeah, we got to call him and
buddy,
say
so we
appreciate it.
we
What's his name
can-
again? Don.
The one who was talking about the skin lightening to see what happened.
Yeah, man, Don from Atlanta, Georgia. Let me call him.
But how do y'all feel?
He sent
about
this a while back too, so we gotta.
that shit. He still should know all about it. We gotta leave a message if he don't answer.
Hey, yo.
Don, I know you better pick up, dog. I know you ain't got no job going through your roommate's purse and all this shit. You got all this time to be going.
We caught him in the middle of lightening his skin.
Yeah,
He was using that soap.
you joined them niggas too. You started lightening your skin just now, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey man, thank you for the question, bro. We not live,
We
but
had
we
a whole
recording the
convo
trap
about
right
it.
now. We had a little conversation about it, and it got deep. We started talking about how people want to turn into everything nowadays, including changing their skin color, and it's one of them things, man.
Did you notice her getting lighter?
Cam asked, did you notice her getting lighter?
That's the thing. That she dark cocoa. That's the thing. She a dark skinned woman. She was like, no offense,
Which is
like,
beautiful.
I got a light skinned sister and a light skinned mother, so I could low key see like if they wanted to rub off what they got on them. But like,
Right.
I'm trying to figure out like that's also conflicted because I'm like, bruh, you're not even like near white, so why you trying to get light skin right now? But that sounds good.
Let me ask you a question. Why didn't you go off about her just having makeup on in her purse? Because don't that change their color too?
Nah, that's a fact. Because they be a whole another shade with the makeup on.
You see what I'm saying? I'm
But
trying
you
to
got
change
shades
y'all
they can get
brothers'
for their color,
minds
though.
here. It's not just the skin lightening cream. Everything they do is to change their look.
Yeah,
So
bruh.
if we starting at skin lightening, it's already too late because there's so many things that come before that. That's like, hey, I could say, hey, you don't love yourself.
We've been trained to hate our own skin. It's been like that. It's been like that for decades now. But like,
Does she ever wear a blonde wig? Does she ever wear a blonde wig?
nah, that's what the whites did. That with the white powdered hair and shit like that. That's
White
not for us.
powdered hair. That sounds like a delicious donut. Yeah. Anyway, bro,
That Independence Day.
did you ever talk to her about it?
Nah, see, it wasn't really my. That's not my friend. That's my roommate's friend. So I was like, I'm just gonna let that,
Oh, you
that
want?
be what it is. But
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I might bring it up next time when we have a little session over here because she be coming by to smoke sometimes. So
Hopefully
I'ma
she
ask her
don't
next time
listen
she
to the
come
Comedy Trap House, so she gonna approach you
Yeah.
first.
Hey, just have her listen to this episode and watch this so she could see you putting her on blast. Hey, look, this is my suggestion.
So
No, not my suggestion. This is my question actually to you. The bigger question is, you got a female roommate?
not at the moment. I used to. I'm saying this is my roommate's best friend.
Roommate's best friend. Okay. I was just making sure because that would have been, I'm like you.
Nah, I've had
y'all fucking?
female roommates before. It don't never work out.
Yeah, thank you. At least you're honest, brother. I just had to know. I was like, at least you're honest. That never.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that working out in any way. To be honest with you.
Nah,
Yeah.
It's always too much tension, or it's gonna be some jealousy on some other, that other masculine energy in the room type shit. Nah.
Yeah. That's gonna be as soon as you fucking somebody else after she denies you 20 times, she gonna get mad.
I want to fuck too. Like, nah, you've been in the same room, same house for 6 months. You don't want to fuck that person just because they got somebody. Nah.
All right, now keep it really honest. You getting blazed right now?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I definitely am. I'm about to hit this bomb.
Hey, man, Don, we appreciate you, man, hitting us up, man. I'm gonna lock you in the trap phone, and
I appreciate you, dog. I really appreciate all this, y'all, though, because y'all really been like an uncle to me, like all y'all for real. Y'all like.
Damn, I made it the uncle now. I'm that old now. I'm an uncle now.
Damn, we uncles, dog. We uncles, man.
What it is.
Yeah, I'm an uncle too right now. We all getting old. We gotta accept this shit. Y'all my uncle now, right?
Hey, man, support uncles across America.
Where you from? Up north.
Damn straight. Uncles need love.
Where you from?
Man, I'm from Atlanta. I'm from Decatur.
You don't sound like you from Atlanta. Oh, you sound like you from up north.
Nah, definitely not up north. That's the thing. I'm a low-key Cali kid, but I got some Georgia in me, so.
I know who you are.
Nah, I know you don't.
Yeah. You the kid that you got raised after whatchamacallit moved you from the hood in that movie in L.A. You grew up.
Oh, you talking about Trey from Boys in the Hood?
Trey from Boys in the Hood. His son grew up. Y'all, you made it, didn't you? All right, Trey. You tried to.
I'm trying to make it out the hood. They just don't tell the hood. They gonna bring me back in, dog.
Yeah, I needed a place to stay right quick. All right, G. Stay up, man. Hit the bomb, but be productive as well. And much love, bro.
Oh, for sure. You already know productivity comes with the high, but you already know.
You about to pass out in 5 minutes, nigga. All right, G. Peace out, man. All right, man. That's Don. Shout out to him, man. And trap phones always alive. 301-326-5737. Ladies and gentlemen.
Somebody called this morning, but I was in the middle of filming. I was going to answer.
Somebody called this morning? Did they leave a message?
Right in the middle of filming. I couldn't answer it. So.
Around 6:47?
Mm-hmm. And I was like, who calling at 6:40?
They left a message.
They got to be on East Coast.
Let's just see real quick. It's from Tallahassee.
I told you. I knew they was on East Coast calling that early.
Hold on.
Hey guys, it's Melissa from Miami. You guys are funny. So I just had a few questions. What happened to the guests that you guys used to invite to the show? Like, I really appreciate that. And I will say this, you guys really help me when it comes to keeping, track with football and stuff like that. I can actually have conversations
be happy
with
today.
my husband with the little details that you give me. So keep that up. I actually appreciate that. And yeah, just wanted to know what's going on with that stuff. Thanks, guys.
Call her.
She said call. Melissa?
Yeah. Melissa from Miami. From the crib.
From the crib. What they say down there? She ain't.
Gotta leave a message if she don't answer.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 85049.
Oh, let me not leave her phone number there, though. I don't want her phone number to be good. But anyway, we'll give her a call back and talk. But that's a good question. As far as guests, we haven't had guests in a little bit because we're kind of rearranging stuff around. But also,
we had a guest last week, Rome. He called in.
We'll have more guests. We'll have more guests, but it's been kind of. It's not easy to get guests all the time. It's we gotta schedule around people's times and stuff. And usually we try to shoot every Monday to drop on Tuesday, and to book people for that. But we'll have more guests. If you want to check us out on somewhere separately, even I think David So's podcast. We were on his show recently. Cam and Rome went on, and I also went on separately. And those are some funny episodes we had on there, I think.
I love David, man.
I love him, and he's going to be back on here. I was like, yo, you come back on? He's going to come back.
He's just funny, man.
We'll have him back on this
He's
season.
just funny to me.
He's
Every
hilarious.
Time. It's just funny.
Favorite guys.
So,
outside of that,
talk about some other stuff, or are we good? Because I feel like we talked a lot.
bro, I just want to hit on this last one before. This was just too funny to me. This was hilarious to me. So apparently, there's a company or AI was dropped on 4chan. Do you know what 4chan is? It's kind of like a Reddit type of thing or whatever.
Yeah.
But the app is called Dignified AI. All right, Dignified AI.
I think it's just called Dignify. I think that's what they try to do.
Yeah, it spells dignify using AI. All right, so DignifAI. Dignify. But the article here, I don't know. I busted out laughing because this is so relevant to today. This one says misogynist. Hold on. Let's. So Dignify fuels social media movement targeting women. All these articles are gonna say it's targeting women. It's da.
Oh,
but
phone.
oh,
Is that her?
nah, this is Philly.
What's the number?
It's a Philly number.
Just answer. We here. Let's see.
Yep.
Yo, what's up, man?
You
Who
live
this?
on trap.
You live on the trap.
We
You calling us
recording the
during the podcast.
Hey, it's Cuddy from Philly.
What's up, G? We saw the Philly number. I wasn't sure to pick up if I was gonna get scammed or not. What's good, G?
You got a beard, don't you?
Facts.
You Muslim, huh?
And I'm an Aries, too, so.
You Muslim? He said you
Nah,
Muslim.
I'm Christian.
Okay. All right. Philly beers, man. Don't mean your religion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right.
What's good, G?
You want me to turn on the beat?
Let's go on. I had a question for y'all. Since football season is over, I was going to say, if you had like a dream team, like a quarterback from any era,
Yeah.
you could pick 2 quarterbacks, 2 running backs, and 4 wide receivers.
Woo.
What would that be?
Ooh,
this is a good
you
question.
gave us a thinker. God damn. So you said 2 quarterbacks?
2 quarterbacks, 2
Yeah,
running backs,
any
4
era.
receivers.
Any error. Okay.
Yep.
All right. I think I know where I'll be going with some of that.
Okay. You want to answer that now?
Running back, I'm going Barry Sanders and Bo Jackson.
Ooh.
Give me elusive and give me power. I'm killing you on the ground. Receivers, first 2 I got to take is Randy Moss and Jerry Rice off top.
Damn.
And then my next 2 I'll take. I probably just want to kill you again, get Calvin Johnson, just get 2 tall, fast, killer receivers, and Jerry Rice, and then
I'm just going to add the Cams. For that wide receiver, I'll put T.O. in there.
Oh, damn, it's over for y'all. I was trying to get someone smaller and quicker, maybe like a Marvin Harrison or somewhere just to
The
kill
funny
you
thing
in the
is
slot.
T.O. would be the smallest out of all them niggas.
No, Jerry Rice is smaller.
Is he?
Yeah, and T.O., T.O. is huge.
Okay.
So, but I may just put Jerry in the slot and just kill you all day. So, yeah, I'll go with them 4. Quarterback, obviously right now I got to take Patrick Mahomes because he's like the greatest of this era. And then I'll probably go with
Pick someone unique, somebody that still kill you, but is different. Like who?
Man, I used to love Steve Young, man.
Steve Young.
He was accurate, but he's also could run and scramble. But I would go with if you want me to go just unique, then I'm going Michael Vick. But if I was to choose, I was just going to choose Patrick Mahomes and possibly Tom Brady, or Patrick Mahomes and maybe like a Joe Montana. Because Joe Montana, 3-time Super Bowl champ, never threw an interception in the Super Bowl or playoffs and types. So, yeah.
That's pretty solid right there. You got your list?
My list?
Yeah.
Quarterbacks, Vic, and then I'll probably do, who else would do as quarterback?
Vic is a good one.
I'll get CJ Stroud. I like him.
CJ Stroud? Really?
Yeah. As a rookie,
He's good.
I'm a rookie here.
Yeah,
but you said all time.
But you said
though.
of all time.
That's crazy.
Man, I'd probably go with Peyton Manning's dad.
Manning?
Archie Manning was
I
fire,
just go
bro.
with Peyton. Peyton was better. Peyton was better.
CJ got a lot of potential. If he had a rookie year like this, it's going to go over. You know what I mean?
But I can't go off potential with this question. I got to go off proven.
True. I dig it.
I'm trying to look for an old name.
Running backs. Who are your running backs?
Give me. Yeah.
I would pick Bo Jackson too, and I'll pick Adrian Peterson.
Woo!
That is a solid.
When I tell people, I think he's the greatest running back from the 2000s.
Yeah.
Like, he was a combination of speed and power and balance. Like, I wanted him so bad coming out of college. And he's in my top 5 running backs of all time for me. Like, Adrian Peterson was a monster. Like, he came back from a torn ACL, almost ran 2,000 yards.
I'm just going to take
I'm not mad at that.
I'm going to take 2 bruisers at running back. Give me, what's his name from Tennessee?
Derrick Henry.
Give me Derrick Henry.
You remember Jerome Bettis?
And Jerome Bettis.
The bus.
I'll take and give me a fullback too. I want Michael Allstott.
Yeah.
I want to run.
Yeah. Defense gonna hate playing you. You have to tackle that all
the
day.
defense that plays us is gonna be hurting. They're gonna be hurting the next day.
But receivers, who are your receivers?
Receivers, Jerry Rice, of course. Randy Moss.
Got to. I think them 2 is just null and void. You got to pick them 2. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a given.
Do you think Jerry Rice? It's compared, everybody asks, can old athletes compete in today's NFL? I'm not asking if he could compete, but do you think he would be as great?
Yeah, he was that much of a technician, yes.
Okay.
Like, he ain't the athletic freak that Randy Moss is and Megatron, but this as a technician, he like Tom Brady.
Right.
Tom Brady ain't athletic, he's just a technician.
Right.
I think that's Jerry Rice. Like, his route running was so precise and crisp.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Like, even Dion would say that.
Yeah.
It's tough. So, yeah.
Man. Okay. All right, bro. Well, thank you for your question, man. Please call us back. Can we lock you in? Lock you in?
Sure.
All right, bro. Send a text message just with your information, your name, and who you want us to lock you in with. So your IG, whatever.
Got you.
All right, bro. Appreciate you, man.
Y'all take it easy, be blessed. Cowboys Nation. Let's go.
Oh,
Absolutely.
you a terrorist. Don't text us.
Absolutely.
Get the fuck out of
Let's
here.
go, boy.
Hell nah.
That's a real
We
nigga
out.
in the midst of chaos in Philly repping Dallas. Come on, man.
Terrible.
I knew I rock with him
You
for
gotta
a reason.
you gotta be a warrior to be in
Warrior,
Philly.
let's do it. Just like people in
Dallas.
Washington. There's little Cowboy fans out there. I love it. But this one more to add on to that. If I had to take 2 corners, I'm taking Dion and Revis.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, that's shut down all day.
This
all day.
You better go to the slot inside
all
in.
day. And give me, I'll put, what's his name? The honey badger in the slot.
He good, but he beatable. That's where you got to target.
In the slot?
He beatable.
I
I'm
guess
not going
that's why
at
they put him
Dion
at
and
safety.
Revis.
No, I'm saying if you have them 2 on the outside and him in the slot, I feel like that's unstoppable.
Safety, my 2 safeties null and void for me, from my generation. Ed Reed, free safety. Palalamu, strong safety.
Okay, yeah, that's done
fair.
with
you. Y'all
that's
ain't
fair.
doing nothing.
That's fair.
Ed Reed, the greatest safety to me.
Fair.
I know you would pick Sean Taylor. I get that.
I'm not saying Sean Taylor the greatest safety.
No,
I
but
always thought it was
he was an athletic
argumentable.
freak, and we just never got to see fully what happened. But I can see the argument for taking him.
I swear, his last season, every game he had an interception. I was like, this is crazy. Before he died, right before he got injured and he died, he was having an interception every game. And I was like, yo, this
I'll
man.
tell you who was a great strong safety before they changed the rules, and they changed it because of him. Roy Williams for Dallas.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
he was
after they
good.
changed the rules,
he was a hard hitter.
He was never the same because he couldn't hit like that. But
Yeah.
before that, insane. Like, when you go back and look at his highlights, I'm like, yo, this man was a monster. But not no Ed Reed in that level, but yeah. But yeah, let's finish this Dignify so we can get
So
up out of here.
Dignify basically is an AI that came out to combat women over-sexualizing themselves on the internet. All the IG putting model, all these
I
models.
see why they say misogynist.
And so now they're saying it's misogynistic. But how's it misogynistic to hate? You're saying you hate women because they putting clothes on them? That's not misogynistic.
Misogynistic is like you
The hatred of
feel
women.
Like, no,
That's the
that
misogynistic.
That ain't the only definition for it. It's like to feel you have the right to be able to clothe this woman because you want to.
It's pictures.
Yeah,
Man,
but
I thought it's
I don't
hilarious.
I don't
All
want
these
nobody
women
doing
get-
nothing to. That's like you. Okay, someone taking your picture, making you light skinned or putting a dress on you. You're gonna be upset about
That's
that,
not
right?
the original picture. It don't matter. I mean,
Yeah, but I'm
memes
saying
come out of people
but you
every
changing,
day.
You changing her original picture.
Memes come out of people every day, man. People
But
make
this ain't
fun of
for
each
memes.
other. It is for memes.
No,
It's
you
laughing.
saying it's for real.
What you mean it's for real? It's not. They can't take a woman and clothe her.
So what you saying this app is?
I'm saying the app takes their picture of these whatever this is and turns it into more of the women a more dignified woman. That's
what I'm
the
saying.
whole thing.
That's trash. I wouldn't want nobody changing my picture.
She got her titties all out. They put her in a nice dress
That
with
is
some flowers.
misogynistic.
Instead of
You had the right
no,
to do
it's
that.
not, man.
What
Get
you
out of here with that
mean?
bullshit. What is they put her titties?
What you mean?
She got her titties out. I think personally this is wholesome. I think if you getting mad at somebody putting a shirt on you in a picture, nigga, how crazy has the world become, man?
Nah, man.
I'm
you
insane.
gotta think about
I must
someone
be insane.
changing.
Because if you take this much offense to people putting clothes on you in a picture, look at this.
It's
and
not
they look
something.
better.
It's not something I'm gonna be mad about. But I don't want you changing my. I obviously
This
put
is
the picture
crazy.
up. The picture of what I
there
want.
used to be a day everybody would be mad at this picture, the one where the girl's showing her titties all out, and now they're getting mad that they've put clothes. This shit is hilarious to me.
If this is a joke, it's funny. If it's serious, then it's not. It's trash.
Oh my God! What are some of these
I don't want nobody
comments?
changing
Somehow
my
putting
picture.
clothes on people makes me look like them more. Make me like them more. Okay. What you're doing is God's work, much more attractive. I agree. Listen, these guys. This is a cultural battle that's going on, and a lot of women hate this because they hate the reflection. They hate the mirror that's being put up right now. That all these men, they want like, they just showing what they like.
No,
and they
but
just playing around with internet pictures. It shouldn't be that big. It shouldn't matter that much to people, but it does.
If that's,
and you're right.
If that's the big movement, why don't
She
they
got
just...
a big dildo. They put her with a baby.
Here's my thing.
Oh
Here's my
God.
thing. Here's my argument.
Okay, go ahead. Make your argument.
If this how they really feel and this crazy about it, unsubscribe from OnlyFans. That'll do it. This ain't gonna do it. This gonna make women rebel more.
This is all on Instagram stuff. This ain't OnlyFans. I don't think.
No, but I'm saying
just pictures
the
online.
sentiment behind it. Why you keep listen to what I was saying? The sentiment behind it. You saying you want to clothe women. If you want them to be clothed, stop subscribing to OnlyFans. A lot of this is OnlyFans content. You know this is stuff that they promote on their OnlyFans. If you stop subscribing to that, stop buying that, they not gonna post this no more. So that's the way you combat it instead of this playing with an app and putting clothes on them. That's gonna make them be naked even more.
Yeah. I mean, you could say that, Cam, but it's just kind of like,
Because you don't think this is gonna stop them from being naked.
No, nigga. I'm saying this just shows all I'm saying is this is just a funny thing that's happened culturally that's showing division. This shows the division on sides. There's a lot of women out here that want to dress like that and be, all naked all the time, whores and all this stuff. And then there's people that are on the other side like, yo, why can't we be a little more civil? Like, we don't have to go back to medieval times, but women look better when they were dressed maybe a little right. All this desensitizing to women's asses and they being naked and all shit, it is having an effect on little boys. It's having an effect on the country. It's having an effect on relationships. It's having an effect. And you can't just say, hey,
Well, my thing is, if that's what the fight is, unsubscribe from OnlyFans. Because they're naked because they're getting paid.
But see, that argument is kind of like the drug dealer argument, right? Like, who do you lock up, the drug dealer or drug user?
No, but I'm saying that's going to do more than this. This ain't doing nothing.
This is caused, if you don't see all these massive amount of articles to come out.
Yeah, it's new, but think about how much articles it is about OnlyFans. Imagine how much articles it would be if OnlyFans was going down in subscriptions. It would be huge news, way bigger than this.
Yeah.
So that's how you combat it. If that's the sentiment that they're going after.
But that's what they're trying. Isn't that a part of it?
I mean,
how else they're trying to? They did this to postulate to the world their thoughts. Hey, look at how the world is. Remember when it was like this, or remember or look at what it could be. Whatever. And now the conversation happens amongst everybody. People that are on OnlyFans, people that watch OnlyFans, people that are just going online, looking this up. It garners the conversation now. Me and you talking about it right now.
I just don't think that's going to change it. Like,
of course,
I think that's going to make it worse.
I'm not saying this is some antidote that is like, making girls have this realization. Oh my God, we are acting crazy online. It's just I don't know. I don't think it's that serious. I think there's a real Playboy Cardi. You saw this picture of this nigga wearing a thong.
I'm be honest.
It pulled up his pants.
I don't be seeing none of this type of stuff.
But see, and they're doing it for everybody. They're doing it for guys and girls. I didn't even know that, but it's real shit. It's interesting.
I guess. I don't be on this side.
I didn't mean to make you mad, dog.
I'm not mad. I just don't be on this side of the internet. Like this don't.
I know, Cam. Trying to wake you up.
It's not that
Put
serious.
Elon Musk in the suit.
Everybody got their battles.
All right, what else we got? Oh, this last thing I saw. No, not that. Where's it at?
What, the video game or the conspiracy?
Yeah, the video game. Hold on. Mike Epps over here going at Shay Shay.
I'm off all any of that too.
I'm off any of that. Hold on 1 second. I just thought this was so funny to me.
Hold on, let me get my headphones.
This is so funny. This is video game racism.
If you're from the South, you
I
don't
don't hear
play the
anything.
fucking union.
You don't hear that? Oh, use this one. I heard it. There you go.
If you're from the South, you don't play the fucking union. That's a code to the game.
Damn right. Hey, look, I'm black and I play for the Confederacy. Well, hey, hold on. Hey, look here, boys. It was just a joke. It was just a joke.
If you're from
And when you playing on the Confederate, like, hey boys, this is a joke. It was a joke.
That's funny.
I was like, yeah, that was hilarious to me.
Yeah, but
Racism
traditionally,
comedy.
as soon as headsets start becoming a thing in video games, oh yeah, all kind of racist stuff.
My God.
people hide behind the screen. So
I remember when
Absolutely.
it first started. It must have been like PS2.
people were crazy,
My homeboy,
especially like on Call of Duties.
I think it was like middle school, high school. When did that start? Like, you could talk to people.
Somewhere.
Maybe it was PS3, PS2, one of those. I remember coming over to his crib one day, and he got the game. We always playing Madden and shit, but he got the game. He was playing online and I remember he's playing. I'm just like, oh damn, that sounds fun. And I hear him listening, and he started playing it through the TV. The amount of people saying nigger, calling, saying that online, I was like, ew.
I never had a
It
headset,
threw me so far,
but I was around people that had them too, and I heard like it's crazy.
I remember it just throwing me off, like, yo, they just saying that like that?
especially on Call
I
of
was
Duty
blown
and
away.
stuff. Like them lines be crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
So-
Anything else, Cameron?
No, I got all my topics.
All right, ladies and
What y'all
gentlemen,
doing this weekend? What y'all doing tomorrow?
please,
that's
comment under what you doing tomorrow.
That's
What you
probably
doing
a
tomorrow?
title consideration. What you doing tomorrow?
Do you find that offensive? What you doing tomorrow? What y'all think? Y'all leave a comment underneath. Please like and subscribe. Comedy Trap House Network on IG. We got the trap phone again, 301-326-5737. Make sure you hit us up on that. And we'll be back tomorrow with Comedy Trap House News. Ladies and gentlemen, much love as always. We out this thing. Peace.